Today is July the 24th, I believe. The time is, well, we do me, and I lost that paperwork. I have an issue that I haven't.
36 District Court, how can I help you?
Yeah, this is the manager's office department.
Yes, it is.
My name is Clyde Lynch. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Denise Grayson.
Okay, I have an issue that I haven't successfully resolved. I was brought into court, 36 District Court, to be garnished. I lost the court case. I made a complaint to the Judicial Commission, and I received a letter in the mail stating that I won the case, but I didn't understand the letter. I had to call 36 District Court, and they told me I won the case. I don't have to pay the garnishment. Then I get brought back in court by the same attorney law firm with the same case number. I left that paper that said I won the case, and the records department said they couldn't help me in blase. And then, I was brought back in court this year, and I was seen in front of a judge. The original judge wasn't the same judge. I was brought in Judge Millhouse courtroom, and my name wasn't spelled correct, for one, and I'm being garnished right now for a case that I won last year, but I lost last year. But when I made a complaint to the Tenure Judicial Commission, I received a letter saying I won it, and the courtroom people said, if the paperwork not in here, well, we can't help you. And they wouldn't even look and see what the paperwork was, because like I said, I didn't know what the paperwork was. If I'm looking at it, I won't know what it is, because I didn't understand it when it was mailed to me, and I lost that paperwork.
Okay, so you've explained to me what has happened. Now, what is your complaint?
I mean, what can the 36 District Court can do, because I can't afford an attorney. It's plain and simple. If they don't have the records, I don't have the records, but you are, the 36 District Court people, supposed to have the record in there, but they didn't look for it because they said we can't give you legal advice. I'm just asking, all I said is the paper in here, I won't know what it is because I didn't understand it when it was mailed to me.
Okay, now, you know that the Judicial Tenure Commission is not in this building.
Yes, I understand that.
So if they did something on your behalf, they would have copies of it.
The letter came from 36 District Court, so they should have it in the records room.
Well, what you can do you have a case number, sir?
I've been down there plenty of times. I've been down there 2 times. Yes, I have
you
a case
have
number.
A case number
yes.
relating to this issue that
yes.
you're talking to me about?
Yes.
I need the case number. Okay. And your name is?
Clyde Lynch.
Okay.
Well, on the paper it says Clyde Lynch Jr., and that's not even on my birth certificate.
Okay. That should have been challenged when you first started getting this paperwork.
Yeah, I did that.
And they didn't do it.
They just acknowledged me as not a human being and went forward with the case. I already said it. But you know what? One thing I forgot to mention, when I was called back to come to court again after I received the letter saying that I won the case in the law firm, the garnishment company, I even called them and talked to them. And when I went back up there, they had new paperwork in the folder. And I said, hey, this wasn't in here before when I was up here last time. So I told them I didn't show up for the court case. Then I made a court case about the judgment that Judge Millhouse has put on me because I didn't appear in court. And like I was telling them, this is not me. This, even though the address, social security number is, but the name, Clyde Lynch Jr. is not me. So that's probably why everything went the way it was, because I'm going through a battle right now with the government and et cetera, private public business and citizens about not taking care of business for me as a taxpayer. So I forgot about that court case. And then when I got the letter in the mail, I tried to challenge it, and they just said, I really didn't give her a chance to speak to me in the courtroom. So all I'm saying, I need to be compensated for this injustice. I'm running for mayor, and I can't even get money sent to me because I have this garnishment on me. So that's hurting me as well. And August 6th is coming, so basically I'm at wit's end. I couldn't even collect money or make an account to get donations to assist me in my little mail campaign, and this has messed me up totally, completely. And I've been fighting this and other things.
Okay, sir. I'm looking at what I can see in the system, and
The first judge was a black.
okay, but I need to finish
Okay.
what I have to say to you.
Okay.
Because what you're sharing with me, I have limited control over.
Yes, I understand that.
I'm looking in the system, and sometime this year in February, your objection to garnishment was denied. Okay? The Judge Millhouse denied your objection to garnishment. I don't see anything in here saying that or suggesting that you won this case that you're speaking of, okay?
Okay.
But what I'm going to suggest to you, and the only thing I can suggest to you, is that you have an option of coming down, asking to review your records, and you can make copies, but there is copies of it.
Yes, I understand that.
There is $1 per page fee for every copy.
And when I went down there, I already went through that process.
Okay.
And like I said previously, they told me we cannot give you legal advice. So all I'm saying is, if the lady, okay, the paperwork is not in there. Like I said, if I see it, I won't know what it is because I didn't understand it when I received it in the mail. I had to call down there. Then they told me, oh, you won the case. So they don't have that in record, and your record department saying that. What I'm saying is not even in existence. It didn't happen. So you're gonna go by your records. Hold on, ma'am.
Okay, I'm listening.
Now, I went to the record room and I said, I'm gonna write an FOIA right now and get the names of everyone that came in this file room and review my records because somebody tore out of there and it had to be the attorney or the law firm that brought me back in court. So when they said that don't exist, but we go in there every day and sign that paperwork and your case number, but they said when I said I want an FOIA of from last year to present, and they say that paperwork don't exist, but we sign it every time we go in the records room to review records. And I talked to the head person in the record room, the supervisor, whatever it was.
You didn't have that person's name?
I don't recall. I talked to her more than one time, on the phone and in person 2 times. They should remember me, Clyde Darnell Lynch. If they don't remember me, well, like I said, this is something that 36th District Court faculty should sit down with everybody and discuss this issue because I'm telling the truth. I'm a taxpayer. I am a Detroit citizen. This is the due process system, and the due process system is doing me wrong. We all need to sit down in a meeting and discuss this. But basically, you're going by what you have on file and record. But I tell you right now, I got audio recording back up everything what I said when I was down there in the court proceedings. I have audio recording to prove everything.
Did you get permission to record that?
You know what, ma'am? If I'm being railroaded in the court system,
I just asked you if you got permission to record.
I can't answer that question.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I have this correctly. You said that you called down to 36th District Court, right?
Mm-hmm.
And someone told you that you won your case.
I had a piece of paper that said that I won the case after I lost it a year ago. Whatever date it was, the 11th. The whole process started back in 2011, I believe. And it finally went to court in 2012. I lost the case in the courtroom. It was a black Jewish judge named Skoskowski or whatever, and I lost the case. I made a I made a complaint to the Judicial Tenure Commission. Then I received a letter in the mail later on saying that I won the case. And I called 36th Court. I didn't understand the letter. They said you won. That letter says you won the case. So the issue is, if I can prove that, and the paperwork not in there, that means that attorney law firm came in there and took the papers out. And now we have an issue of the 36th District Court record room saying they do not have signed paperwork of people who came in there look at my case number. If they say that record don't exist, I got an issue with 36 now. And 36 is going to have, hey, allow to take the test. That's all I'm going to say. Choose serum, whatever. Whatever. That's all I got to say. People's memory may not recall it, but I can prove everything what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, with you stating to me that you can't find your paperwork.
It was stolen in Troy, Michigan.
Okay, let me finish. You're saying to me you cannot find your paperwork.
It was stolen, basically what I just said.
The Judicial Tenure Commission gave you something saying whatever.
No, he came from the 36th District Court.
Okay,
36th District Court head.
But you made the complaint with the Judicial Tenure Commission, right? Okay. I can only say to you that what I'm looking at on our records, and I do not have the files in front of me, but you told me you have reviewed your file. And you made copies of your file?
I didn't make copies of it because they told me.
Review your file.
I reviewed them. I went down there twice, and after I called the garnishment company, you know, the attorney company, whatever, the law firm that garnished me, and I asked them, do they have it in record? And they were saying we don't keep records and all this and that. And then after I called that a law firm that garnished me, I came down there like a week later, and it was new paper in there, handwritten paperwork with pencils and ink. And that was paper that was put in there after I called the garnishment company. All I'm saying, this makes sense to me. They went in there, took that paper out. All the paper might be still in there, but I just don't know what it is because I didn't know what it is when it was mailed to me. And if I'm down there looking at it, that's why I told Records Department, this is foreign language to me. I do not understand it because I didn't understand it when I received it in the mail. And when I called down to 36th District Court, they told me what it was. So they couldn't look at my records and tell me if it was in there or not. And I had them looking for records when I was in there. They were looking for records for me.
Okay. You're making some accusations that I cannot respond to. I'm unable to assist you with what you're saying because there are no names. You don't have a copy of the file. The only thing I can again say to you, you are more than welcome to come down, review your files, make copies of it, and you will have to seek legal advice. There's nothing I can do.
I understand that. What is your name again, ma'am?
My name is Denise Gray.
Denise what?
Gray, G-R-A-Y, as in the color gray.
G-R-A-Y, Denise.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I get the audio recording that proves that I called 36th District Court, they had it in their record saying that I won the case, that's all the audio record I have to get. If I have to get the other audio record.
Speak to that. I can't speak to that.
I understand that. So if I
don't know any of this. The only thing that I know is that you are welcome to come and review your file, make copies, and I strongly recommend that you seek legal advice. We have copies of free legal aid.
I already called them. They said they couldn't help me, ma'am. All I'm saying is this is an in-house issue that they can take care of in-house and compensate me for the injustice that was done. Now, I'm going to look for the audio recording. When I find the audio recording, when I was talking to 36th District Court, they were saying, that letter says you won the case. That's all I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to give it to you.
And I'm not going to accept it because I have no jurisdiction.
So who has jurisdiction to do something about what we're talking about?
You need to seek legal advice and let an attorney advise you accordingly. I do not have to accept what you are saying is evidence.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not in on that case. That's a case that you're making some strong accusations about. Then you should seek legal advice on how you can prove or disprove your situation. But in answer to your question, I don't see anything on the records indicating that you won this case. I only see that the judge denied your objections to a garnishment and released the funds to the plaintiff.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day, man.
All right, you're welcome.
Now, I'm about to end this. See, this is what I'm talking about. They are obligated to settle the issue in-house. You don't tell me I have to go get an attorney, and you are the beginning, not the beginning steps, you are in relation, affiliate to upholding my human rights. And you're going to tell me that it's nothing you can do? That's what we be going through all the time. The legal actions of governmental agencies, employees, and affiliates, everybody back it up by saying, I can't give you no legal advice, and you are a judge. You went to law school. You went to judgeship school, or wherever it is you do, and you're going to tell me you can't settle this issue. You can't settle this issue in your own house of 36th District Court? That is the most ignorant, unnecessary, vengeful, and most temptation of all. And that's why the citizens is not anywhere today, because we do not get compliance of a legal complaint that can be settled without an attorney. That's a middleman to make a profit. That's unnecessary to make a profit on my intentional, deliberate, accidental wrongdoing. They don't need no. It doesn't need to be a middleman involved to get money off my compensation, to collect income, which is illegally and fraudulently. Oh, you have to get an attorney. The attorney is sworn to the Bar Association, just like judges, magistrates, etc. That's in the judicial system. So you see how fucked up it is. All these people are affiliated with the Bar Association, some kind of, that is Baal. B-A-A-L. Satanicism. To violate our human rights, take away our sovereignty as human beings, citizens on the planet Earth. That's all I'm going to say. My baptismal name is Clyde Darnell Lynch, all rights reserved without prejudice. And what's he going to say? You have permission? Do you have permission to take away my motherfucking human rights? As being an employee of 36th District Court, a fucking janitor can take the complaint to the fucking head person for me and take care of this shit. But someone in management don't want to do it. Even that custodian, but he's directly with the 36th District Court, not a subcontract company, but he works on the behalf of 36th District Court, mopping and sweeping and cleaning. Maybe it don't apply with the last thing that I just said. But that's what the Detroit police officer told me years ago. You can get a janitor that works for the school system and bring your audit recordings to the facility, the technology department, to get enhanced. And the DP technology department personnel told me that. They said there's nothing I can do. You have to get a Detroit employee to bring it up here. And that person said he can even be a Detroit Public School System employee janitor. That's all I'm going to say. But a 36th District Court janitor in Detroit Public School System janitor, is a total different thing. But you can get what I'm saying. A janitor for DPS is a janitor for DPS. A janitor for 36th District Court requires your subcontract. And I'm gone. Oh, wait a minute. I am Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch. Equality and fairness by contract is paramount and mandatory by law. Now, why would I go down there on the bus and get the same treatment in person and have the goon squad, they security team, escort me out the building 7 deep, like DMC, Detroit Receiver Hospital, did? They denied me due process. They said they had enough of my shenanigans, my fanatical complaint that was legal and was merit and just. But to dismiss me and violate my human rights and say that I'm not a human being, they had security come. And that was the vice president office, because the president was out walking the floors with some honcho that day. And they was coming to the office, and everybody ready to win. Oh, the president coming back with the head honcho. And security came 7, 8 deep, escorting me out the vice president office and shuffling me out the motherfucking door like I was motherfucking a rat they just caught in the building and threw it out in the street instead of killing it. Now, once again, I am Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch. Equality and fairness by contract is paramount and mandatory by law. Amen.